Hello and welcome everybody. I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to the stream. We're on again for another episode of Broken Sword the Serpent's Curse, episode 3 I think this one is. I can't remember. I'm all really bad at remembering what episodes we're on. But I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a really nice Thursday. Getting closer to the weekend, guys. Getting closer to the weekend. Not long to go. Oh, it's been one of those weeks this week. Just, yeah, I can't wait for the weekend, especially with the weather the way it is. It's just... yeah, looking really nice outside, and then you're kind of cooped up in my office, or I say my office. This is my office, which is my games room. So yeah, I'm basically stuck in my garage, basically. So yeah, 4 walls. It's not the most exciting place to be, but it is what it is. And work is a bit lonely on my own for my work week. But anyway, I hope everyone else is doing okay. So we were in Bijou's apartment and we just sort of like got to a point where we need to, I think, question and get some information out of it. I thought it was probably a good place to stop. So let me load on into it. Not sure how quickly it is. So here we go. We're in Bijou's. Oh, I keep forgetting the artwork. Really bothers me. So yeah, we found out she's lied to us about the provenance, is it? Yeah, provenance. She lied about that to us, I think. She said she knew more than she said she knew. We've got a few of the bits, Hobbs' sketch to talk with, Simeon's papers. We've got loads of stuff to kind of go through. So I thought it was a good starting point to kind of come back to this point rather than halfway through. So.
How are you, Bijou?
I have the teeniest of headaches, chérie. It always happens when I sleep in the afternoon.
I figured it was the champagne before the nap that had done the damage. I need you to be honest with me, Bijou.
We'll ask about Hobbs, because I think there was something more there.
Hobbs appears to know you very well. I saw a sketch of you in his portfolio.
Must have been a study for a painting.
Are you sure there's nothing else?
Quite sure.
I'm not sure I necessarily believe that, but... you know, we'll trust her for now. Believe it for now.
Did you know that the provenance was fake?
For la malédiction? I had no idea.
Lane said you had him approve it.
Silly fool is getting confused again.
So I remember, right. So we're in this sort of situation now where we're not sure whether it's Bijou that's lying or whether it's Lane. Now, my gut feeling says it's Lane because I wouldn't trust that guy as far as I could bloody throw him. So I think it's him, but... I don't know. There's got to be something not quite right about her either. So I'm not going to jump to a major conclusion just yet. Not sure what to go through here. Maybe the ring might be quite nice.
I believe this is for you.
A diamond ring? What has that to do with me?
A
Henri
gift
got it for you.
From Henri.
Henri bought me so many expensive things. He never needed to.
Oh, let's show her Trevor. We know she likes Trevor.
That's lovely, dear.
Aw, didn't talk about Trevor.
That's lovely, dear.
Oh, okay. So she's going to say that to a lot of stuff I don't need to show her.
That's lovely.
Yeah, or at least
dear.
he's eliminating a lot of crap I don't need to show her.
That's lovely, dear. Why are you showing me that?
Don't know.
That's
Some yarn.
lovely, dear. That's lovely, dear.
This is a note from Hobbs that I found in your safe.
Oh, okay.
How did you get access to that? How dare you?
You gave me the
Bijou,
keys.
You gave me the keys.
I did? Oh, my head.
You thought I was
don't
on.
remember. We didn't do anything else, did we, Georges?
The note is addressed to you. So Lane
Was she
telling the
saying
truth.
basically, did we bump uglies
You were
then?
in charge of the paperwork.
Oh, so what if I was? That's not illegal?
Not sure I trust her as far as I could
So
throw her
you
though.
had the provenance made. You knew it was fake.
I'm not admitting anything.
The note from Hobbs
got
makes
that.
it quite clear that you knew him rather well.
Oh, all right, I did.
So,
Oh, okay.
you lied to me.
We found out a bit of a lie there, so that's
I
something.
think Henri asked Medovsky for more money so that he could buy you that ring.
And maybe that's the reason he was shot.
Nico.
Calm down, Nico.
No, honey. She's right. Henri always felt he had to fight to keep me. Truth is, I love them both. Wilf and Henri.
How would you love Will? I mean,
And
really?
now Henri is dead because of me. Go ahead.
I don't know, maybe she liked Wolf
Ask
because he
your
could capture a side of her that no one else
I
could.
promise I will tell the truth this time.
Okay. We'll start with
you and
Wolf.
Hobbs are lovers?
We have been ever since 75. Henri never knew about it. They were in a band together back then.
So you are unfaithful to Henri right from the start.
Who
It
are your
was never
beans?
cheating. I loved them both.
Sorry, it was never cheating. I loved them both. That's still cheating. That's, you know, I don't know what her definition of cheating
So
is.
you had Hobbs fake the provenance so that Lane would approve it for the insurance.
Wilf passed it to me, and I persuaded Lane to sign it. He never knew it was a fake. Wilf is brilliant at what he does.
Yeah, so he didn't fake the painting. He faked the document saying it was
So what was
somebody's,
Medovsky's role
where
in
it
all
belonged
this?
to.
It was all his idea. He'd had an offer on La Malédiction from someone, so Wilf put Medovsky in touch with me and Henri. He wanted to cash in on both the sale and the insurance. He set up the security company to deal with the robbery.
Basically, he wants to get paid
I've been
twice
such
for
a
it,
fool.
basically.
Henri was never supposed to die.
I know you didn't mean for that to happen.
Wilf called me yesterday trying to comfort me. He said he would take care of me, that he had plans.
Does that mean he has the painting?
Yes. He joked about a secret place.
Okay.
Something about the original being behind my behind. I didn't understand.
Thanks, Bijou. You've been very helpful.
You
Well,
know,
I think
I had
it's
the
in here. I
strangest
think it's
dream
maybe
earlier.
mounted on one of the
Henri was
walls.
here, and we danced together again. Such bliss.
That must have been wonderful. Anyway, thanks again for your time and... Nico, I think it's time we went to London.
No, I think the painting's in this room.
A three-headed monkey.
Serpents.
Josh, do you have something
Hey Jess,
you
how are
need to tell me?
you?
No, can't think of anything right now. But let's go, shall we?
We've just been given a hint, Jess, that the La Maldicio is behind her behind. So I'm figuring it must be behind a picture of her, probably one of her rear ends.
So in the end, Hobbs was at the heart of the whole scam.
All we have to
Obviously,
do now
being
is find the
a
painting.
journalist and
Yeah, then we
working
blow
in
everything open,
insurance
and
pay as well.
Neil
I get that front
It's
page
in her
story.
butt. Yeah.
And I get to clear my name and keep my job.
So much for your devil-worshipping Gnostic, George.
Well, you know me. Nothing I like more than a good conspiracy.
Oh, the chain's falling off by the look of it.
Hold
It's a
on a
crowbar.
second.
What's the matter?
This chain,
It's been forced.
it's from the gate.
So?
It's been forced.
A break-in?
Or maybe a breakout? Hobbs escaping from Lady Piermont?
Yeah, Lady Paymont.
Maybe. But this doesn't feel right.
No, that's fine. I appreciate you dropping by. If you're lurking, I still appreciate it, Jess. Thank you for coming in. How was your Thursday
Hey, Nico,
been?
take a look at this.
Do you think someone used it to force the gate?
Possibly. But their loss is our gain. You never know when you're going to need a crowbar.
Let's try. We'll try the door and then see if we can get in. If we can't get in, then I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out how. But fingers crossed. I've had a good Thursday, thank you. It's been alright. A bit hectic with work, but I'm glad it's nearly the end of the week anyway.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. No Hobbs.
Out cold, probably.
We just force the entrance? No, we can't. It's just going to knock again. Try the handle.
Still no answer.
Yeah, he's not just going to suddenly miraculously
We
start
should
answering
look
the
for
door.
another way in.
Assuming the balcony door, probably.
The door on the balcony looks like it's open.
How are you going to get up there?
I'm working on that.
Move the car, potentially? Eagle on a
I
crane.
needed to get closer. Hey, Nico. This drain pipe looks climbable.
Are you mad?
Give it a go. Get shot on by in a minute by a seagull.
Hey, get out of here.
Seagull problems, George?
That's one nasty bird.
Okay, right. I think this is probably going to be using biscuit on seagull.
As I showed the bird the cookie, he looked at me with contempt. I guess he just wasn't into rich tea.
Yeah, bird attack, indeed. Yeah, how can you see that from another balcony? It's a very good point. Need to disturb him. What have I got? Which will let's try the yarn. Engine. Broken sword, is that some sort of euphemism? Could be. You think you've never seen him and Nico get it on, so maybe he has got a broken sword. You just don't know. I thought the biscuit. I don't want to use poor Trevor. I think that's gonna be mean. Spray him.
That wouldn't have worked.
Nail clippers.
I thought of lassoing the seagull with the yarn, but realized that'd be a dumb idea.
I mean, I'm clutching at straws a bit here now.
That wouldn't work.
Okay, let's go back down again. I'm probably missing something I need. Must be something. I'm sure there must be some form of food source.
I decided to
give
leave
it
the
to him.
dumpster alone.
There's some chips, or when you need one.
I didn't need to turn the radio on. I decided to leave the handbrake alone. A blast on the horn had worked last time.
I'm in. Honk. I actually didn't see your messages till I've actually already honked. There you were ahead of me, Jess. You were ahead of me. Oh, really? Maybe I can ask Nico to do it. No, he's going to attack
Get lost!
Beaten by a seagull again?
That is one hell of a sharp beak.
Can I ask Nico?
Hey, Nico.
What, Josh?
Horn for me?
Do me a favor and honk the horn.
No problem.
I was just still not having to play a game that sucks. To be fair, Slides didn't like 4. I mean, we've established that 4 was rubbish. Oh, see, I can't hear that, but I'm imagining you can probably hear me sounding a bit quite amusing. Let me know if that has worked. I'm hoping that has worked. Oh, really? Oh, I thought that was it. Bugger.
Hey, Nico.
What, Josh?
Push the horn again, please.
Nico, could you honk the horn again?
Sure.
Okay, have I got anything I can interact with? Crowbar?
Be careful, Josh.
Yeah, that didn't graphically look right, but we'll settle for that. We'll settle for that. And yeah, to be fair, Si, after playing 4, it's quite nice to be playing this. Because it most certainly is not as bad as 4. I'm enjoying it so far. It's quite good.
Something isn't right.
We'd better be careful.
Yeah, the stereo's not playing for a start, so that's not right.
Thanks, Josh. That was really starting to annoy me.
Hey, really quiet. Don't like it.
Whoa. You better come and take a look at this.
Do you think you think 5's better than
It's a
2?
Manet?
Oh, no, it's not. It's a Hobbs. In the
I
style of
obviously haven't
Manet.
finished, so I can't really comment.
Or, as the
But
experts
it's
prefer to call it,
going to be close
a
between 2 and 5, I
forged
think.
Hobbs isn't just a restorer. He's a full-blown forger.
Oh, that must be...
You. Hobbs is good. You look very pretty.
And that's you. Oh my, you look very...
Violated.
Yes. Is that Lady Piermont?
Yes.
Is she
Yep.
in your...
Yeah.
Oh, so all along we were just modeling for a forgery.
Forgery. Terrific, huh? I can add it to my murder rap. Let's just
And
pretend
all your
this
thievery.
never happened, okay? Hobbs had done a fantastic job, but I hoped the painting would never see the light of day. Hobbs had...
Let's try the balcony door. I don't think it will let me open it, but I believe. Anyway, Si, how are you doing? Are you doing well? I hope you are.
If Hobbs is home, he's behind this door.
Do we think her keys can open the door, perhaps? Oh, okay. I thought we could maybe go that way, but apparently not. Make George walk off screen. That's quite funny. Alright, the lift button's not going to do a fat lot for me. One would suspect. Stereo, no.
I decided that some lighting might help.
There we go. So let's see if we can get this illuminated. Hopefully we might see something new.
The fuse box buzzed slightly, but nothing happened. I guessed the lighting circuit had gone.
George, be careful. Hobbs said those circuits were old.
Yeah, I think I'll leave the lights off.
Paperclip? Nail clippers? Crowbar?
That wouldn't make any sense.
Chain. I haven't got the keys anymore. Can we jimmy the door? We've got a crowbar. Why not try and break in? As long as there isn't a crazy guy with
The
a
metal strip had been welded
gun
to
or
the door
something.
frame, specifically to stop anyone levering the door open.
Right, okay. So that didn't work. Hmm.
I had a feeling the chain was going to be useful.
What are you doing?
Gonna rip the door off its hinges.
That should do the trick.
Ta-da! So, Jess, did it sound like a
So
robot
what
a
now?
minute ago when you
Let's
activated
see
that
what
thing? Did it
Hobbs
work?
keeps tucked away up here.
Hope it did. Ah, there's a picture of her ass.
So this is Hobbs's lair.
Not exactly the penthouse suite, is it?
Yes, well, I think it's that painting, but we'll have a look round first. The voice did work.
Who
Cool,
knows
that's
what
good.
useful objects this cupboard might hold.
Don't get too excited, George.
Well, looky here. A useful bottle of Diet Cola. You never know when you might need a Diet Cola. Nico.
There's a message. It's not that exciting.
What is it?
Hobbs's answer phone, and he's got messages.
Let's hear them.
You have 2 messages. Message 1.
Hobbs, Medovsky here. I'm at the airport. I have to be quick. My flight leaves shortly and
Final call for passengers for flight BA470 to Barcelona.
British Airways flight.
It's a shame that you would like to be released from our agreement. It was mutually lucrative. But if that is your wish, I respect it. I shall send my men around to tie up any loose ends.
Yeah, which basically means to
Take care.
wipe you off the face of the planet, probably.
Message 2. Hello, darling. It's Bijou. Look, sweetie, but I'm going to have to put our little plans on hold. I've spoken to that insurance man and his girlfriend and told them pretty much everything. I want to be with you, Wilfie, but Henri's murder, you know. Anyway, I can't possibly leave here until his name is cleared. I feel so guilty, darling. Do you think he knew about us? Do take care with that Russian, my love. Bon voyage, my love. A bientôt.
Does actually sound like quite a sweet woman, to be fair. I think it's Lane that's full of shit.
Wow.
So Bijou knew about everything. At least she was faithful to Henri in the end. And what if Madovsky's guy got here first?
I'm assuming that's what
Medovsky's
happened.
guy's still here.
That's a very good point, George. Very good point. I don't think... Rip bucket. Useful. Skylight mechanism.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
There's a guy on the
Nico?
floor. Doesn't look very well.
Oh no! Hobbs! Is he?
He's having a nap.
Dead? Sure looks that way.
Poor guy.
He's been strangled. You know, maybe Simeon was right. It seems like anyone who gets close to this painting dies.
Bijou's having
The
a really
painting
bad
didn't
week.
kill him, Georges. This is all about money.
Yeah, something in this
Whoever did
pocket.
this was a professional. We need to be careful. Hobbs had been strangled.
Okay, apart from the stuff in his pocket.
Dead man's mints. No law against taking them.
You
Really?
have no
No,
shame,
yeah,
Georges.
exactly, Nico. Yeah, fair play. He literally has no shame. None whatsoever.
Take a look at this. Someone's cut out a painting from this frame in a hurry. But the canvas left around the frame looks just like La Maledictio.
If that was La Maledictio, then someone's beaten us to it.
But
That'd be too
remember how
obvious.
Bijou said the original was hidden?
Yeah, I think that's a fake
You're
of a
right.
fake.
And Hobbs is a master forger.
Then whoever stole this one has got themselves a genuine Hobbs fake.
And the original should still be around here, hidden somewhere.
Yeah, behind her bottom.
Nico, come and take a look at this. Looks like Hobbs has been busy. A map of Catalonia, sketches and notes on the painting.
Do you think Hobbs was looking for this tabula veritatis?
I think Hobbs was a lot cleverer than he seemed. It looks like a sketch of a figure from La Maledictio.
I guess Hobbs was mining it for clues.
It's the tree from the painting, the one with all the people in it.
Very creepy.
Okay. Oh, I'm not sure you'll have to click on all them. That'd be
A
ridiculous.
photograph of some kind of human pyramid. It's from an article about Castel Català.
It's Catalan, I think. Catalan Castle.
Hobbs linked it to his sketch of the human pyramid from the
I mean,
painting.
is that sort of that? So it's like the people making a period is the tree.
Another Ouroboros. Looks like Hobbs picked the painting apart for
There's another
clues.
one there.
There must be
Castell.
something here that shows us where the tablet is.
Okay, so this is the human pyramid from the painting.
Look, Hobbs has highlighted Castell again.
And he connected the two. So this pyramid could be a castel. Something was familiar about this part of the painting. Marquez was interested in this sketch as well. It's scribbled all over it.
It must be important.
Maybe I need to come back to these in a minute, but let's have a look and see if I can. Or do I need to? Or do I do it from in here? I like this that this game has an actual story. Yes, yes, it does.
Nope, I needed to try something else.
Sure, that's the right bit. That's the thing. But what do these scribble on?
I needed a better idea. Nope, I needed to try something else. I needed a better idea. That was almost a great idea. Almost. Hobbs wasn't the only one interested in the human tower in the painting.
Fancy put, didn't he?
Marquez was clearly trying to figure it out too. Marquez had scribbled the word Sans across the photograph.
So that would indicate. I'm sure I saw Sans on here, didn't I? Yeah, Castel de la Sans. So if I do that and
That wasn't worth trying. Castel del Sans. I think Sans means saints.
That's what Marquez wrote on the photo.
There we
So
go,
that
people.
would make a Castel del Sans a tower of saints.
Like in the painting. This must be the clue.
Yeah, another big brain. Woohoo! Go me. On a roll today, people. All downhill from here.
Strange. Hey, Nico, come and take a look at this. This painting. There's something
Would you like a
familiar
picture of
about
someone's
it.
ass in your house?
It's a woman's buttocks, George.
I know that.
You're like
but
your
I
wife or your
recognize them.
girlfriend or your
You
husband
know what?
or
think
boyfriend
it's Bijou.
having a picture of their ass
I don't
on
want
your
to know
wall
how you
in
know
your
that,
house.
George. But didn't she say the painting
You know,
was
I
behind
have nothing against
behind?
my wife's posterior, but I don't
Exactly.
think I'd like it sat on our wall.
So maybe.
Damn it, it's screwed into the wall.
I've used this as a
That was never going to work.
okay. I have used that before to take it off, take screws out of walls. That really wasn't very well screwed into the wall, was it?
La Maledictio.
We found it!
Amazing.
You're sure it's the real thing?
Well, I'm no expert, but yeah, it must be.
Look, in the middle.
It's the same face that Hobbs drew on his sketch, and the same symbol cut into his forehead.
He must have uncovered it when he was cleaning the painting. But I wonder why a tree was originally painted over it.
Like Simeon said, hidden Gnostic secrets. One thing is certain, this one is the original.
RealFakePaintings.com.
Whoever cuts the
You
painting
can make a
from that
mint.
easel
Absolutely make a
has
mint.
copy.
And I'll bet my bottom dollar it doesn't have the hidden image in the Ouroboros.
I guess this pretty much ties up the investigation, George.
That's it, the game's over. Thanks, everybody. Right, next game.
Should be enough to get Navi off my back.
That's a good point, actually. I don't know if everyone who's watched has voted on my next game, but if you click on
In the
this
end,
link,
it was all about money.
And greed. Medovsky
you can
wanted to sell the painting
jump
and
onto my
claim
straw
the
poll
insurance.
and you can vote on what game I play. You can select multiple, so
And
if you
he
want to go
didn't
on
care
and
how
vote for a
many
couple of
people
games,
he
you're
killed
more than
along
welcome
the
to.
way.
And whatever
So
gets
what
the
now?
highest amount of votes
Hand
will
over
be what I play
everything to
next.
the police?
I guess so. With what we found out, Langham should have no trouble picking up Medovsky in Spain.
Yeah, I
do
don't think
wonder what that
Langham's up to
secret
much
map
either. I think
points
he's
to.
dodgy as hell.
You still think the evil Gnostics are behind it all?
I think
don't know.
Nave is going to come to our
Well, I do
rescue. I
have
think at the end of this
questions that haven't
game,
been
the
answered.
annoying Nave is going to do
Such
something
as?
to help us.
Well, what do those symbols on the painting mean? What was Marquez really up to? Why was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis hidden under layers of paint?
And why is the building on fire?
And what did you say fire?
Yeah,
We need to get out of here.
Skylight.
The skylight was slightly ajar. The mechanism was for opening and closing the skylight. It looked corroded.
Not going to help us very much, is it? Let's use some mints. Yeah, I'm thinking I could maybe put a dust sheet on and go outside, but that's not going to work, is it? Surely. What's in the cupboard here?
Apart from some old pipework, the cupboard was empty.
Ah, Jess, enjoy your time at the tavern. Make sure you bring some grog back.
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to go out that way then. Call 999. Just in case I'm missing anything over here. I extremely doubt it. Use the chair. Okay, I don't.
That wouldn't work. Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I was thinking, could I kind of use it as a of anchor and pull ourselves up, but that's really thin. Oh, hello. Okay, this seems to do something.
Tying the sheet to the crowbar made a halfway decent grappling hook.
There we go. I think it was a grappling hook.
The window wasn't open enough to fit the hook and line through. I needed to find a way to open it more. That would be point.
It's not that then.
The mechanism for the
Something to do. It's definitely something to do with this, isn't it? It's corroded, but I can't think of.
that wouldn't make any sense.
But
That wouldn't have worked. Nope.
no. No, talk to Nico. Talk to Nico. Thank you.
Nico?
Yes, Josh?
This is the last
Any
conversation we're
ideas?
going to have.
I think we start looking for another way out, and fast.
I'm looking.
She's useful. She's very helpful.
The skylight was leaking. Hobbs had been using the bucket to catch the water.
Something I've got will help me here. However,
That was never gonna work. I wouldn't like to try and clean anything in this sink.
Thankfully, I don't think you'll have to.
paintings are going to be used.
Apart from some old pipework, the cupboard was empty. The mechanism for the skylight was old and corroded.
Climb up there and grab it. I mean,
That wouldn't make... I tied the sheet and...
it's not going to help me.
The window wasn't open enough to fit the hook and line through. I needed to find a way to open it more.
Yeah, which is this thing, skylight mechanism. How do I sort that out? Yarn?
Nope. I need...
Just kill yourself, you will respawn outside. Unfortunately, trying to walk through the door didn't seem to help. You do what you do in real life all the time.
That wasn't quite right.
Mince. That's
That
like...
wouldn't make
Oh,
any
hang
sense.
about. Science experiment.
I dropped the mints into the cola and quickly tightened the cap again.
This is never going to work, surely.
An open skylight looked like our ticket out of here.
Right, okay, that actually worked. That's amusing.
This should help us get out of here. After you, Nico.
Yeah, you go at the death trap first. Yeah, some of the solutions to the puzzles are quite amusingly bad.
Terrific. Out of the fire into the frying pan.
Wait, George, isn't that...
Langham. Oh, thank God. Hey, Langham!
Langham! Help!
Avocados from Mexico.
Hey Graham, how are you? Yeah, I told you Langham's dodgy as everything. He's just going to leave us to die.
Quick. Round here.
Why didn't he help us?
He's the
I
one who
don't
set the fire, you muppets.
Maybe because he started the fire. Because he wanted to kill us.
Why?
I have no idea.
Because he's a dodgy
You
one.
think he killed Hobbs?
Could be. Maybe.
Yeah, they are. Sometimes they are really, really
Who
dim.
is he? And who does he really work for?
I don't know. But I do know one thing. This is not over.
And
George!
Batsy Power Station is
do you
never
hear
that close to.
London
I suppose it could be. I don't. We're in a different place, aren't
Now
we?
you be nice to the firemen.
So what now?
Now.
I am. I have
Spain.
cut my hair and sorted my beard out, so I'm not quite as rough as I was before. For you guys who are subscribers, if you're on Dixper, which the link keeps popping up in my chat, you should get a
Nico and I had thought the adventure was
free
over.
like
Actually,
card deck
we'd only just
each
started.
month you
Nothing
subscribe.
was what it seemed.
So
On a
I think
trail
if you
of
just go on,
corruption
there
and
should be
greed,
another
we'd
set
stumbled
of
upon a
cards, I think,
murderous
available to everybody.
conspiracy. A conspiracy.
So another
whose
benefit
roots
for
lay in
subscribing
mysteries
people is you
older
get
than the written word.
I'll try and give you
We didn't really have
some
any
cool
choice.
stuff to play around with in the stream. That's it, game over. We died.
Catalonia, the foothills of the Pyrenees. After a short flight and a long drive, Nico and I arrived at Castel del Sans. Back in London, we'd tracked down La Malediccio, and had started to unravel its secrets.
Is that a Mini Cooper?
The painting was
Looks
a
like it.
coded map to the location of the Tabula Veritatis, an ancient artifact which Father Simeon had claimed could raise the devil, and for which he and others had already been murdered. We had to find the tabula before the killers. We knew they would stop at nothing.
I've driven through the Pyrenees. Not very exciting. It is quite a nice little cinematic.
Let's just hope we got here before the bad guys.
Seems quiet enough.
Oh, here comes a second
Looks
cat.
like nobody's
Hello,
been here
second
for
cat.
years.
Must have been a
You don't come and say hello to me in here all
Once upon
day,
a time.
and now's the time you decide you're going to come and say hello. So hello, cat.
Somewhere, if we can just decode the painting. Well, it looks deserted.
Oh, yep, that's deserted to me.
Deserted? I don't think so.
Did you see who it was?
No, the sun was in my eyes.
Looks like somebody's beating us to it.
But who? Medovsky?
Langham?
Whoever it is, we need to get in there.
All right. You make a diversion. I'll try and reach some cover. And be careful.
Are you kidding? You're the one who is going to get shot.
And duck. Doing? Apart from headbutting me. Okay, so some rubble. Go to the mountains. Let's run to the mountains.
Parts
That's
of the wall had fallen down.
climb over that bit. Ooh, use a mop.
Climbing over the wall would not have been a great idea.
I don't want to stick the mop above the wall, but I don't think she's going to do it.
No, I needed a better idea.
Got this mop for a specific reason, so I'm just thinking I want to use it on this bit of wall.
On its own, the map wasn't going to fool anyone.
Ah,
I should just pick it up.
sorry, pardon. You can't put two and two together to make four. Of course, an old helmet on top of the mop
A
is going
helmet
to
on
fool
a boy?
everybody.
Always useful. I just hope this works. Are you ready?
Can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to die here, aren't we? Oh, good. He can do it. He can do it on his own. Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh no. I'd made it without getting shot, but I sure didn't feel lucky. Somehow I had to distract the shooter again, and this time I was on my own.
Oh, we're not going to let
A
him
ghost from the past giving me an evil stare.
I'm just going to quickly save before I die. But if anyone's new to this series and you haven't seen it already, here we go. This is why we don't like goats. Evil, evil goats. I've got a suspicion if I try and get over here, I'm going to get attacked by a goat here. Firing at me.
That would be pointless.
And I throw the yarn at him.
Call me a hoarder, but I wasn't giving that to the goat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm waiting for the 10 of us to drown me again.
I needed the cookie to feed Trevor.
Oh, we haven't fed Trevor.
I fed Trevor a crumb. He loved that biscuit.
I thought to myself, I better feed him.
Call me a hoarder, but I wasn't giving...
Okay, let's try and go over
A
here.
pile of apples had just been laid on a sheet, just out of the goat's reach. Now then, old fella, you don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No.
And... okay. Use these as a
That would have been
flamethrower.
in contravention of at least 2 articles of the Geneva Convention. The side view mirror lay too far into goat territory. The crumbling fountain wouldn't provide me with any cover. That was never going to happen.
I'll shake the tree.
Oh, heck.
Make him, yeah, get him to do it.
Ow!
Munch.
Hey, that's mine. The goat had eaten Hobbs' carefully crafted provenance.
I am looking forward to the weekend. Not that I've got any particular plans, but...
The tree was way too sturdy for me to shake any apples down. Uh-oh. Ouch!
Just, I think I need to just get him to get him to do it. This is stupid.
Good goat. No.
Yeah, not that we've got anything planned for the weekend particularly.
You hey, thief! The goat had eaten Nico's rejected photograph.
I'm just feeding the goat like photographs and stuff here. Yeah.
Call me a hoarder, but I wasn't giving that to the goat.
Not much else I can interact with here.
The goat wasn't going to let me get to the car door.
And yes, you're right. It definitely is much better
The
than
old
work.
car was riddled with bullet holes.
Weekends are definitely better than work.
That would be pointless.
Sort of clutching at straws here. There must be something I can do, but I just can't think what.
Not a snowball's chance.
Keeps letting me interact with this tree, but to the point.
Oh.
There we go. Apples!
The old tree offered cover from the shooter.
There we go. I didn't realise I could dodge, but I've learnt now.
The apples were bruised.
Come on, Billy Goat. Have an apple.
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you. I was hoping the goat would be more friendly now.
Let's try a couple.
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you.
Okay, let's try this thing. Can I move this tire now?
Now then, old fella. You don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, right, do I have to bribe him with an apple as I go for the
needed a
tyre?
better idea. Oh boy, you're gonna love this. I distracted the goat, but it wouldn't take him long to eat that apple.
Car door now? Move this tyre.
Even while he was eating, the goat had his eye on me.
That was at least semi useful.
You want another apple, old fella?
Let's try and move. Should we move his tire? Nothing I can interact with the tire with.
I distracted the goat.
God, he's still firing. Yeah, I think I need to move the tire, maybe. Matt, you're the goat. Ooh, be distracted by those apples. How do you like them apples?
The goat now had a whole pile of apples to tuck into. I
Right,
tossed
now.
him my last apple.
Yeah, what's one more between friends? Okay, okay. We'll move this even further away now.
Even while he was eating, the goat had his eye on me.
Evil goat, man.
I'd moved the tire further away from the car.
Go quickly, George. I'm sure you can't do a fat lot. Can I use the mirror to blind the guy? Is that what the plan is?
I wasn't going to frighten the shooter with his own reflection.
Hmm.
I blinded the shooter. Time to make a dash for it.
Oh, look at the use of the screen. That was brilliant.
Don't think I can't see you, senor. If you so much as move an inch, I shall shoot you.
Broken Sword 5 Ferengi edition. Bribe the goat. Yeah, the Wilhelm screen's cool, man. I thought I had that as a sound alert. I'm sure I do. That sound alert I've got. I thought I had. I've got so many sound alerts, difficult. I thought I had that as a sound alert, but obviously I don't. I've obviously deleted it. Okay. Like his wind chimes. Let's talk to him.
Senor, please! Whoever you are, hold your fire! I'm not armed!
Good. That makes it easier for me to shoot you.
My name is George Stobart. I'm a friend!
I have no friends.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. All we want is a quick look inside the Castell.
I don't believe you. You are here to kill Senor Marquez.
That's a new Marquez knows
Senor
us.
Marquez? He's alive? What, he'll vouch for us?
You don't fool me like that. Get out of here before I kill you.
Senor Marquez knows me, I swear.
And I know a lie when I hear one.
Oh, no, you don't. You're
Go now,
guessing at
or I
lies.
shoot.
Wait, I have important information.
Vostè, vinghi a me.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace.
I do love everyone's thought process that what you do if you're in a foreign country is you talk more loudly and slowly and people understand you. Like, how condescending. It's just really rude. Let's get it really, really rude.
Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
Guns don't agree with you?
No, and neither do goats. I've got bruises in places that, well, you know, places.
So leave.
We're here looking for something.
Well, go look for it somewhere else.
Hold it.
Okay.
Don't move your hands.
Got his
We were
blooming
helping a man
things.
called Marquez
Silly
in
woman.
Paris.
He is my father.
I could see where she inherited her temperament. Your father? Well, he's our friend.
Why should I believe you? Show me proof.
I was trying to before you.
I have your father's medallion.
So you're a thief too, huh?
Look at this photo.
It's old. Do I care?
It's really
We
annoying.
tracked down his painting. La Maledictio. Look.
This gonna be enough now?
Where did you get this?
In London.
All right. You better come with me, but no funny business, okay?
You know, you sound just like my friend Nico. Nico!
She said you could come. Didn't say anything about her. I have the friendship bracelet your father made.
What's
That would have
going
been a
on,
great
Ramon?
one, wouldn't it?
Who's out there?
Some crazy American. Don't worry. Eva will deal with him.
Papa,
Nicole?
these people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders on sight. You, how did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You kind of asked
You
us to
were
help
wrong.
They've brought you something, Papa.
Can it be?
you. Yeah, really
At last,
awful painting.
La
Yeah.
Maledictio.
Well, Senor Marquez, looks like La Maledictio hangs in its right place again.
Indeed. I have waited all my life for this.
But something interesting?
The painting. It is different. The face in the middle.
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
I'm
priest
thinking
told
there's
me.
things
Said it was the
missing here
devil's
and
work.
here.
Pah! Priests. Full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool. Who would want to raise the devil?
But you do
Satanists?
want to find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special, and my duty is to keep it safe.
I was sure that Marquez still wasn't telling me the whole truth. And now?
I shall decipher the painting and find the tabula. Before she died, my mother said that once the painting hung here again, its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
Okay,
So,
puzzle time, I
what's
think.
the answer? Where's the tabula?
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was there something different about the room back then?
No. Yes.
Look at the
I
picture.
don't
We've
know.
got a painting.
You must help me.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon the Russian will be here.
Yeah,
He
close the
knows
door.
about Castel del Sans?
I regret, senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick a little too much.
Ah, well, I guess we'd better figure this out. And fast.
I'll go and keep watch.
Shoot on sight, remember.
Well, Nico,
Oh, lovely.
what now?
You try and work out just why the painting has to be in this room. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
Whether he knew it or not, I was sure Marquez had the answers.
Okay, so
The photo was of the Marquez family.
it's these two statues are relevant.
On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues. Finally, La Maledictio was back in its rightful place. The young Marquez had no idea of the fate that was soon to befall his family. The medallion Marquez's father wore looked identical to the one I found in Paris. It was Marquez's mother.
In Paris, he gave you it in Paris. And like I said, it's these two
On the
statues.
fireplace behind.
I am positive it's the statues.
The stone fireplace was old and dusty. It looked like it had lain undisturbed for decades. Senor Marquez?
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula,
Yes?
then you will have to help.
Of course.
Do as you're told.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
Well, how about this time and this time and this time and this time?
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, El Serp, the Serpent? And what did it mean, La Malédiction, the curse? I asked my
Serpent's
father,
curse.
but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a castell. And the saints themselves are Gnostic. You see the woman in red?
The one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple. The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
But the elements around it, I don't know.
When were you last here, Senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Malédiction, embedding clues to the location of the tabula within the painting.
Okay. The painting
what
is
is the
really
tabula?
important. I'm going to have a look
What
at the
does it
painting
do?
in a second, aren't I?
I do not know. I know only that in the wrong hands, it would be catastrophic for mankind.
No pressure.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned the stolen painting owned by a Russian.
Call her Madonna
Obviously, I
with the big
informed
boobies.
him that I was the true owner.
Obviously.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot me. So I told him of the castell, and while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with the little China dog.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type. So, Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God, late in my life. One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
Why would a Dominican priest, Father Simeon, describe the Gnostics as evil?
That order was founded specifically to fight heresy and to eradicate Gnosticism. Behind their backs, the Dominicans were nicknamed the Dominicanes, or Hounds of God. For years, these dogs hunted down and butchered my people. They called us heretics, but in truth, they sought to find and seize the tabula.
Everybody wants it. You know, that's how it is.
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Malédiction.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know. but he's dead now.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Malédiction, the better.
I think this is yours.
My medallion. Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
We need to keep
No,
hold of it for now.
You
Yeah.
keep it for now.
You
It
Jess,
has
you
a
remember this
meaning,
good because you can
a
help me if I need it.
purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
You can be my guide.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back. Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed. So,
And now you drop the information. I don't know. I'm not
You're
how
not
to do
interested
it. I remember this bit,
I
but not
have
how to
no
complete it.
interest in priests or their papers, senor.
So this is you with your mother and father?
Indeed, taken in this very building many years ago.
Did I ever mention Trevor?
Trevor.
The old cockroach in a matchbox trick, eh?
Ah, you know it.
It's nearly as old as ferret in the pants.
I'm getting out of touch.
I can't say I know the ferret in the pants. I don't think anything relevant
You should
there.
get back to it.
There's two things missing on the mantelpiece. I
Marquez said
know
that the
they
painting
are.
contained clues only a Gnostic could solve. But when it was back in this room, all would become clear. The plinths looked like they could be rotated. The plinths looked like they could be rotated. The painting held all the answers. The Tower of Saints had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us.
Yes, that's the
It
human
was a
tower.
tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned.
Nothing else there.
The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him. There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place? A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbes must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis?
Are you actually referring to the book or the game Dante's Inferno?
A large Ouroboros dominated the center of the painting. Before he was killed, Simeon had said that the tree inside the Ouroboros represented hidden Gnostic knowledge. And here it was, a whole new image inside the snake. Hobbes had uncovered it. But now, he was
Or the
dead.
painting, yes.
Within the ring, there were
I've
a
never
number
read the
of
book,
houses.
never seen a
It was
painting,
village or
and
a
never played the
small
game.
town. Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no idea what it signified. The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. I wondered if there was a connection. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light.
Okay, I think that might be relevant. Ooh, with my glasses. Do I need to get him to have a green light? So bearded and green light. I think that's
The
relevant in
figure
a
of the
minute.
young man was just like the one on the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence. The youthful figure held a
Young
glowing
man.
blue orb in his hand.
Blue orb. I see ghost orbs.
Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonia. It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
Hey, I'm not seeing a fat lot else here. I think that's everything in the
That wouldn't make any
Oh, don't think that's...
That was never gonna... That would...
Okay.
The plinths look... The carved figure resembled the young man in the painting. It also matched the pose of the figures in Simeon's picture.
Simeon's picture.
I wondered if the notes could help decrypt La Malediccio.
Because that's the... Yeah, I remember that.
The illustration showed a group of colored figures engaged in some sort of ritual. The blue and green figures appeared to be in control. The crowd in the foreground were colored red. I guessed it was a representation of the ritual in the text. The large figures looked just like the carvings on the Castell fireplace.
Well, it looks like the guy... Right, so I'm thinking on this basis that the guy on the left's green, right? So the guy on the statue had the green light. So that would be the guy on the left with the green, right? So that would be this green bloke down here. One on the right is the blue. Obviously, in the middle, they're saying the men are red. Does that mean that the middle is fire? So if we get a fire lit in the middle, that would then unlock it? Possibly? You know? Because how else do you get red, necessarily?
La Malediccio. Back.
Okay.
But what were the clues?
Can't do anything with a plinth. Unless it means the... Unless it's this in the middle. Maybe that's what it is. That's red, and you put the red one in the middle? I don't know.
I held up the medallion to the fireplace.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm holding up the medallion to see if anything happens. You know, that sounded a lot more plausible in my head.
I'm sure.
It's something to do with that, surely.
Hobbs had sketched the face he'd discovered in La Malediccio. It was obviously important, but I had no idea whose face this was supposed to be.
Scout around. The statues.
There was a piece of stone on the wall. It looked like a discarded statue.
There's also one in the fountain, wasn't there? There was one in the fountain, I'm sure of it.
There were spent bullet casings lying amongst the rubble. What exactly happened here?
A lot of shit went down.
The door was locked. That wasn't worth...
Just one. How about the casings again, Moni?
There were spent...
This is not going to give me anything either.
It looked like this part of the castell had taken some damage. The end of the passage was blocked off with rubble.
Okay, so I know outside there is another... Ooh, here too. Green statue. I see you hiding over there, green statue. Shields. Stuff. Helpful.
The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books.
There was a pile of stuff.
It was a collection of what could only be described as stuff.
You've got a load of description.
There was a crate of brandy amongst all the mess. The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books.
It's not as interesting as stuff. Hey, I can't see the red one. Oh, was it? No. Broken green statue. There's an
So until you
something over
came
here
here,
and something
you
in front of
knew
them.
nothing about the castle?
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
Yeah, she's agnostic. Bum bum.
So, what did you find out?
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for Gnosticism. She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So, why is she here now?
Marquez begged her, said he was in danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and have a look around too.
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far.
Like I said, these two must really stink. They haven't changed outfits for days. Yes, we've got the blue statue. Oh yes, they've got multitudes of the same outfit.
Hello, Eva.
Senor Stobart.
Oh,
Please, call me George.
She likes him now. She's not pointing a gun at me.
I'd rather not. When are you and your girlfriend leaving?
Oh, she was nice for a second, now she's
Actually,
not.
She's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, senor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't fool me.
Well, I can sure see where you get your manners from.
Ow.
Do you know anything about this statue?
I've seen a few of them lying around. I guess the fascists smashed them up in the war.
Any more thoughts on the statues?
They're just old stones.
Helpful.
Do you recognize this?
Yes, we've established this.
It's my father's medallion. He said he lost it.
Yeah, he left it in Paris. Do you know anything about it?
When I was a kid, he never let it out of his sight.
This is your family, right?
Looks like it.
Any more thoughts
Riveting
on the
conversation, this.
They're just old stones.
What do you make of this?
They're sketches of my father's painting.
The artist paid for the knowledge with his life.
Figures. That painting brings bad luck to everyone who gets near it.
We're doomed then, really.
What do you know about La Malediccio?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do. Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along. So, you don't know anything about Gnostics?
They're a religious sect. They belong in the past. My father's obsessed with them, and that's all I know.
Tell me about yourself.
He hasn't got time, George.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit, and now I own a bar in Marseille.
That explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, senor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of vermin.
Is he trying to say that Marseille's
Evil's
rough?
a real charmer. Tell me about Ramon.
Apparently he worked here when he was a boy. A loyal servant, even though the family left and never came back. More fool him.
Tell me about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff, said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
You'll come around.
Anything else about the painting you can tell me?
My father says it has a special connection with this house. From where I stand, this house is a place of murder and violence, which is why I want nothing to do with it.
He's just lovely. So George has to walk the long way around.
It was an old, weathered sundial. From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north. That was never going to work.
Just wonder whether we need to shine some light into the property or anything. Talk to Ramon.
Senor, a word, please?
Of course.
Voodoo is a bad word, yes.
Okay, so,
Just not with me.
Ramon,
Sounds just-
sure was
yeah.
a little light in the charm department.
Oh, I'm tempted to purge for 1 second, but I'll be nice. I won't be mean. Oh, I can't get it to go away now. I've broken it. There you go. All fixed.
What are you thinking, Nico?
The fireplace. It looks familiar.
It's the one in the picture.
You're
We've
right.
established this.
You know what?
In Marquez's photo, his family was standing in front of it.
And Grace. He's now banned for being a butt. Right, so I think we said green goes left, didn't we?
I had to get closer before trying that. La Maledizio.
Yes, we
But-
know. Right, okay. The green was left. Green would go there. Blue would go there. They spin. So do we think we need to... Ah, because they both point inwards. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Are they meant to look like they are in the pictures? Don't know. Because that doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm a bit puddled there.
I needed a better idea. That was never gonna... Nope.
In the picture, they're both facing outwards. Check that again to make sure that they are looking. That one looks right. That would be, I would guess, how it looks in the photo.
That wasn't worth trying.
Read the thing with the drawing.
The
You mean
church
this?
clearly had a long history of demonizing the Gnostics.
Ah, okay. Okay, and they look towards the rising sun, towards the tree of knowledge. Oh, okay. Just 1 second.
The illustration showed a group of colored figures engaged in some sort of ritual. The blue and green figures appeared to be in control. The crowd in the foreground were colored red. I guessed it was a representation of the ritual in the text. The similarity between the Castel fireplace and the illustration couldn't be a coincidence. The first passage read, "And thus spoke the accused. In this ritual we find succor. Clad in blue, the perfecti take the form of the spiritual and look towards the rising sun, toward the tree of knowledge. Clad in green, the credentes look the other way, towards the setting sun, where stands the tree of life. I wondered what it all meant.
Ah, so right. So it's the rising sun and the setting sun. Now, if we he said when we were outside that the front doors face north, right? So that would mean that the rising sun would be east. So if the blue looks east, that would be over there, because north is. Well, actually, whereas you look at it, that way. My camera's the wrong way around, but yes, it's that way. So that would mean that. Well, I keep picking it up. No. That would be that way then, because that would be according to the. So it's clad in blue, the perfecti take the form of the spiritual and look towards a rising sun, towards a tree of knowledge. If we're going with rising sun, that would be east, so that would be that direction. And then setting sun would be west, which is the other way. That's what it says. It looks the other way towards a setting sun, where the sun's the tree of life. And we show the light of knowledge is blue, and the light of green. Thus was the light of Eden, both blue and green. And shone with the light of man to become pure.
The second passage read, "And all shall know that the light of knowledge is blue, and that the light of life is green. For thus was the light of Eden, both blue and green, intertwined with the light of man to become pure." Knowledge is blue and life is green. Well, that was good to know. I wondered what color was the light of man.
That's what I'm working on. Well, I'm getting no light.
The painting held all the answers. The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. The orb in the old man's hand glowed.
Is there anything that tells you the direction? What do you mean the direction, Jess? Yeah, when we were outside, when I looked at the sundial, it said that the door to the building. Let me go back out. So it said that the door of the building faced north. Yeah, so that would mean that the door is north. Oh, have I got the wrong way around? Because that's north. I think I've possibly gotten the wrong way around. 1 second. Right, so hang about. Yes, I've gotten the wrong way around, haven't I? I'm an idiot.
I'd put some statues above the fireplace, but it was hard to tell.
Because I've been working it on the basis north that way, which is not. It's actually north that. Yeah, I've got them the wrong way around. Okay, I'm stupid. It's fine. The thought process was right, because everything else was wrong. Right. So basically, that's north, right? And it says that blue faces the rising sun. So if you've got north, the sun would rise in. The sun would rise. So right, okay. So I'm gonna have to do it backwards because you're facing a different way. So north is basically towards the door, which is that way, yeah. So that's north. So east would be that way, right? That'd be east, which is where the blue one's facing. So that's blue towards the rising sun, and then conversely, away from the rising sun would be green. Yeah, that's what I've done. So the blue one faces the rising sun, and green faces away. That's what I've done, but it's not doing anything.
The carved figure resembled the young man in the painting.
You put your money. I put the money on orange. So you think it's probably the wrong, we put the wrong ones in. Okay, you can try this.
I'd put some statues above the fireplace, but it was hard to tell if they were the same ones as in Marquez's family photograph.
Ah, see, there we go.
The blue-colored statue was robed with a bald head and bare feet.
1 second, let's have a look at the picture again. All right.
On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues. The green stone figure was barefoot and wearing a hat.
Yeah, that's not right then. It's the green one, I think, which is wrong.
It was the lower half of a green, barefooted statue.
We've got a clunk, everybody.
What is this? A staircase. I never knew. We must go up. We don't have much time.
Yeah, they're identical, and they weren't identical because one was wearing a hat, one wasn't wearing a hat.
Stairs.
Thanks.
Always stairs.
Thanks, Jess.
Oh my God, look at this.
Ah, and they've got
Josh?
right.
Josh!
I can see they've got light in there. One's got green and one's going to have blue, and then I need to put the red one in between them.
A piece of burnt paper with the word Wolfram. That sounds familiar.
Wolfram. I curse that name forever.
What do you know about Wolfram, senor?
Wolfram. I spit on the name.
Or Marflow backwards.
What is Wolfram?
It was a mining company run by a murdering swine called Gainen. In the Civil War, they backed the fascists. In return, Gainen was given soldiers to do his dirty work. They came here, brought their bloody war to this house, and killed Senor Xavier.
Oh, poor
They
Xavier.
shot Xavier? Senor Marquez's father?
Poor
I was
Xavier.
just a boy, but I remember like it was yesterday. Shot him and his friend Hernandez like animals.
Why did they come here?
They were searching for something, but they brought death with them. But there is one thing I have never understood. Xavier tried to escape through the library. But the library windows are barred. It is a dead end.
So you have lived here for a long time?
All my life. My father served here before me. In fact, he named me after
I'm
Senor
thinking the fact that the
Xavier's
library's a
favorite
dead
saint,
end is going to be something important.
Saint Ramon,
It's going to be something
patron
interesting that we need.
saint of the falsely accused.
That's nice.
Not really. The Moors put a padlock through his mouth.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's the guy that we saw with the
Well,
padlock
I
in
guess
his
there's a
mouth a
lesson
second
there
ago.
for all of us. This Kenan, who was he?
He was Swiss, a businessman, and a murdering swine.
So
sounds
what
lovely.
did he want here?
I don't know. When he wasn't torturing the locals, he disappeared to the library. Spent weeks in there, making notes and studying maps. His men, they crossed the whole of Catalonia searching for something.
Did they find it?
Who knows? One day, Gainen just disappeared. He never came back. An accident, perhaps, in the mountains. May his soul rot in hell.
So is there something in the mountains
soldiers
that we
didn't
need as
stay
well?
long to search for him. They hated him too.
Okay, still more questions to ask
The
about
name
Gainen.
Genan was familiar. He was the person who had tried to buy La Maledicción. A coincidence? Perhaps.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
He's
So,
pretty
when
sure
the
about that.
soldiers left, you took back the house?
Yes. A few years later I returned and cleaned the place up. It broke my heart. I locked the library. I could not bear to touch Gainon's papers.
The library's got
Can
some
I have a look at the
significance.
library?
No, I have kept it locked to honor the memory of Senor Xavier.
Please, this is important.
I lost the key.
You lost it?
Happy cheese.
That evening when I locked it up, I drank to the memory of Senor Xavier. The cellars were well stocked, Senora. It was a long night. I hid the key, then forgot where I hid it, so it is lost. That was all that was left in the morning. I haven't touched a drop since.
No one's guarding the door. I suppose Eva's outside, isn't
I
she?
needed to find out what Gainon had been working on in that library.
Okay, so he said that he was drinking the brandy.
There was a crate of brandy amongst the mess in the Great Hall. Apparently, Ramon.
Yes, you know that if you, I think
Right.
God, that scared me. If you, I think there's actually an unlurk command. I'm pretty sure there's an unlurk command. So when you go away, you can actually come back again.
The bookcase held old Catalan books. I wouldn't be able to read them.
So you're off to the tavern, okay? You return from the tavern carrying grog for everyone. Hooray! Thanks, Graham. Grog all round, everyone. Grog all round.
The hall had collections of old items everywhere.
Very quick trip.
Ramon claimed he had tidied the place up.
Oh, so it's mess now, not stuff. Disappointed it was stuff before.
There was a row of shields displaying heraldic symbols. The scroll under the shield read, Tramp. The scroll beneath the shield read, El Pont de Sweat. The scroll below the shield read, Figueras. The scroll below the shield read, Bascara.
What was the family surname again? Can anyone remember?
It was a nice idea. An empty crate of Penedès brandy. An empty crate. That wouldn't work.
It's gotta be somewhere in here, I figure.
The scroll under the shield read, Girona. The scroll below the shield read, Puigcerdà.
Wouldn't hide it outside, surely.
The fireplace was adorned with carved trees. 2 large figures framed the fireplace. 2 large figures.
I'll check out in the corridor, but I don't think that's where you'd hide it. Surely it's got to be inside somewhere. One would think. Let's just chat to Ramon quickly first, in case he's got anything more useful to kind of point me in the right direction.
So, you have no idea what you did with the key?
All I remember is waking up in the old car.
Where is the old car?
Eva, I am glad your father is safe.
He's old and foolish. He shouldn't be here, but he wouldn't listen to me. I suppose he's still going on about that painting.
Well, yes. In fact, we decoded it.
You did?
Yep,
Yes,
secret passage.
we found a secret passage behind the fireplace.
What?
Your father and Georges went in.
He's a double agent.
That's ridiculous. He's an old man.
Don't worry, Georges knows what he's doing.
Oh, he doesn't. He
So
never
he
knows what
always
he's doing. He
tells
makes
me
it up as
anyway.
yeah, he always makes it up as he goes along.
Have you ever been inside the library?
No, I'm told it is locked.
The key is lost. Ramon says he hid it years ago and cannot remember where.
Shame.
Can you think of anywhere Ramon might have hidden the key?
What do you think I am, psychic?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Seen anything suspicious?
Apart from you and your American boyfriend, no.
He's not my boyfriend, you know.
She's
Whatever.
Both of them had to say that very quickly. You know, like, no,
Your
we're not in a
father is
relationship.
looking very frail.
He's old, and he could do without people giving him the runaround chasing lost treasure.
No worries, Si. I appreciate you dropping by. You go and have a nice sleep. Thank you very much for joining the stream, and I hope I'll catch you again soon.
I didn't think she'd be interested. I didn't think she'd be interested. Talk to you later. The fountain had dried up long ago. The garden was now an overgrown wilderness.
Take care. See you again, mate. Again, thank you very much for dropping by. Ah, okay. This is... Okay.
An old apple tree provided shade. Shame that the goat's rope wasn't long enough for him to enjoy it. An old apple tree provided shade.
Are we going to be attacked by the goat again? Here, friendly goat. Really? Like, really? Everything's fine with Nico, but no.
An old pair of shoes. An old pair of shoes.
The fountain dried up a long time ago. Euphemism, yep.
An old pair. Someone had been sleeping in the car, but long, long ago. The floor of the car was littered with keys from sardine cans.
Okay.
A 5D71. Extraordinary. The dashboard seemed
She's obviously a radio
intact,
connoisseur.
but this old family car would never drive again. Another brandy bottle? Ramon really went for it that evening. I
Oh,
picked
okay.
up what looked like an old diary. It was Ramon's. The library will forever be a shrine. No one will enter. I shall hide the key in a safe place. Once I've eaten. I have just what I need and know what to do. Oh, beautiful lady, your eyes are so blue. I just can't stop thinking of you. Ramon was quite the budding poet. Our lives are entwined like ivy on a tree. That is what you mean to me. Nice. Hey, I was reading that. The inside of the car was in a bad state.
I respect the goat. Fair play to the goat. He's hungry.
Have you no respect for great art? Pretty indigestible, huh? Hello, little one.
He likes Nico, just doesn't like George. How rude. Right, okay, let's go and ask some questions, because I'm assuming that what we just read is going to be relevant.
A beautiful stained glass window had survived the attack so many years ago.
The only thing is I'm not going to have any reference now to that passage.
Yes?
I know it as well.
Are you sure you can't think of where?
No.
Talk to your...
I was going to mean that was pointless.
I just had a look at that old car in the garden. Looks like someone slept in it.
Yes, he did.
Gee, when I returned, I couldn't bear the house at night. So, I slept in the car.
So, you have no idea what you did with the key?
All I remember is waking up in the old car.
So I can't ask him anything about it.
The window is even prettier from inside. I believed it depicted old saints. The window is even... The scroll under the shield read, Tramp.
Not seeing anything
The
which
hall
will
had collections of old items
like
everywhere.
unravel this puzzle.
The scroll beneath the shield read... The scroll...
Nope, not thinking it's there.
An
Ooh, mosaic.
intricate mosaic adorned the floor.
This game still boggles my mind. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. So that's a library, so we can't get into
It
the
was
library.
the library door. The internal courtyard had been beautiful once. Even overgrown like this, it had a serenity. The plants at least were thriving in the rubble. The plants at least were thriving in the rubble.
Think about where he'd gone to eat.
An intricate mosaic.
That wasn't relevant. That wasn't helpful.
The castle was vast, but most of it was now inaccessible. An empty crate of Penedès brandy. The scroll beneath the shield read Olot. No, I needed a better idea.
I thought because it said about her eyes or something. There's that on there, you see.
The scroll beneath the shield read roses. That wouldn't. The scroll below the shield read... The scroll beneath... The scroll under the shield read Girona. That wouldn't work. The scroll below the shield read Puigcerdà. George, are you there? The grate had locked back into place.
Hey Aaron, how are you doing, mate? Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
The fireplace was adorned with carved trees. The fireplace was adorned... I just had a look at that old car in the garden. Looks like someone slept in it.
I'm gonna go through this again.
Me.
Yeah, he's not gonna be at all useful.
So, you
All I remember.
Parking up in the old car. Hmm. It said something about when he'd gone to eat. After he'd eaten. Doing alright, we've made some decent progress. A bit stuck now, though.
the wind chime looked like it was made from old cans. I wondered if it was Ramon's handiwork.
Sardine tins? Ah, he ate the sardines in the car. Did he put the key? Did he mix the key in? Oh, he put the key in here.
Despite the scrap components, the wind chime was beautiful. It was uncanny. One old sardine can was bulging slightly. I fished around. There was something in it.
Come on.
And there it was.
Key.
The key to the library.
Whoop whoop. Another big brain time. As Jess isn't about, I'll do it myself. I think I deserve a big brain. Big brain.
Ramon had been true to his word. This place was like a shrine.
The question is why? Why did he come in here? Because it was a dead end. Why did he come in here? I'm thinking this is relevant. Or the desk.
A globe sat forgotten in a corner. I wondered if Marquez had played with it as a child.
So how was the
Books were
gym,
still stacked
Aaron? Was it
neatly in
good?
the bookcase.
Are you aching
More
sufficiently?
were scattered on the floor.
You haven't hurt. If you're not hurting after you're doing exercise, you're not doing it properly.
At a guess, Guinness. I wondered what secrets they might hold. A pair of well-worn boots.
Oh, we got a map.
The map had interesting markings and scribbles all over it. George would be so jealous.
Oh, we're over to George now. Hooray!
So, what is this place, senor?
He doesn't look very well, does he?
My family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It tells a story. It depicts the journey of my ancestors, the Cathars.
Oh, so you nearly worked yourself into to vomit stage. Good, good.
With the Tabula Veritatis. From under the very noses of the soldiers of the Albigensian Crusade.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are the Cathars? And what have they got to do with the tabula?
The Cathars were Gnostics. They lived in the south of France in the 12th century, at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc. They preach that men and women are equal, that God is within you, and that the Church is an obstacle to salvation. The Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his Church of corruption. He condemned them as heretics. When the Pope
Did I read that right? That basically the
they
Church
were
is an
guardians
obstacle.
of the Tabula Veritatis, he conspired with the King
okay.
of France.
Interesting. If that's what I read, that's
Called
quite an
for a
interesting
holy
statement.
war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here, at Montségur in 1244. The Crusaders believed that they had slaughtered all the heretics. But a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails. They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more.
Oh, those shields. That top left one, that top left-hand shield, that was on the wall behind us.
Sadly, it was not the end.
That's one of the ones I looked at earlier. That's on the wall.
The Spanish Inquisition saw to that. Nevertheless, for generations, my ancestors continued to guard the secret of the tabula. So, you understand why La Maledictio is important to me. It will lead us to the tabula again, so we can keep it safe from those who wish to abuse its power.
The painting brought us up here, Senor. We need to find out why. It was a candelabrum holding a single candle. Just what this place needed. Bit of mood lighting. If only I had a few scatter cushions. It was a candelabrum holding a single candle. The candle was lit.
Do we need to move these lenses to make that light white?
It was a large marble
I'm thinking that,
statue
because
of an
white
old
light is
man
pure
with a
light and all
beard.
that malarkey,
The
wasn't it?
statue held aloft a colored glass lens. These statues...
What of them?
They're just like the figures in the painting. And on the fireplace.
Indeed. They are the two pillars of the Gnostic faith in harmony. And the bearded one is Yahweh, Jehovah, God of the physical world. The other is known by many names. Helel, Ishtar. He is the bearer of light, Luxfere, Lucifer.
Lucifer? So you guys are devil worshippers?
Not necessarily.
No. When he is in balance with Jehovah, Lucifer is the god of desire and ambition, driving humans to be inquisitive, to discover, to advance. Just as Jehovah, when he is in balance with Lucifer, is the god of order. Jehovah stands for selflessness and altruism. Gnostics worship the harmony of both gods in balance.
But what if one were to rule without the other?
If Jehovah ruled without Lucifer, then individuality would be surrendered. Mankind would be wholly conformist, mindlessly dependent. Mere pawns of a controlling power.
And what if Lucifer ruled
So
without
people
Jehovah?
they want to get rid of Lucifer, I would
Ambition
imagine.
and
So they could just
desire
boss
would
people
be
about.
transformed into unbridled greed, and man would lust only for wealth and power.
Yeah, that's what we'd like at the moment.
Society would descend into chaos. Disorder and war would prevail. Then Lucifer would be the devil indeed.
Like I said, these just getting these guys, you know, these statues, I'm sure must link into something. There we go.
That would be pointless. The color changed from yellow to green. The color changed from yellow to green.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna probably read that passage again, but I think if this one's blue, that might be the right one. I don't know.
The color changed from green to turquoise. I removed the small leather cover to reveal a crude crystal lens. Colored light streamed through and shone onto the fresco. The fresco deserved a proper examination. The fresco was surrounded by dusty inscriptions. My Latin was a little rusty, but I could still translate. Ex igne puritas, from fire, purity. Ex luce veritas, from light, truth. Ex labore sapientia, from struggle, knowledge.
Okay, let's not... Like I said, I'm sure it's in this passage. Here we go.
The third passage read, pure light, white light, pure light will win. So it was written in the old texts, affirmed by the tabula.
Ah, no.
And these were the...
I got it.
There was more about...
Okay.
Simeon.
Oh, shut up. Right. This passage here, it says, that the light of knowledge is blue and the light of life is green. I'm pretty sure that's when the light of Eden was both blue and green intertwine the light of man to become pure. I think I've got it the wrong way around, because I'm pretty sure he said Jehovah was...
Marquez had told me that this statue was of Jehovah. Marquez had...
Yeah, I think I've gotten the wrong way around, because I'm sure he said that he was life, which is green. So
the color changed from green to turquoise. The color changed from turquoise to blue. The color changed from turquoise to... The color changed from blue. The color changed from magenta. The color changed from red. The color changed from yellow to green. That was...
It's not working, is it?
A town of northern Catalonia. A town of northern Catalonia.
Like, I'm seeing these shields, and they're obviously relevant.
A town of northern Catalonia. A town of northern Catalonia.
Oh, I got figures.
Cathars fleeing across the Pyrenees to escape the slaughter of the Albigensian Crusade. They seemed to be carrying something.
That's a tabula, one would suspect.
Cathars fleeing across the Pyrenees to escape the slaughter of the Albigensian Crusade. They seemed to be carrying something. Cathars. They seem... Cathars. They seem...
I think it's pretty sure that they...
Cathars fleeing across...
They're carrying something. Yeah, so it's the same thing.
A town of northern Catalonia. Knights of the Albigensian Crusade. Cathars being burned at the stake. The mountain fortress of Montsegur burning after its capture by the Crusaders. Cathars being...
Nothing else there. Sure, I'm not missing anything. Second.
It was a candelabrum. The candle was lit.
Let's go again. Anything I can do to interact with this?
Nope. That wouldn't...
This looks right. Can I use that? Right.
I figured... Nope. Senor Marquez?
Sure, this is a really easy thing. I'm just being an idiot.
Yes?
Does all that colored light falling on the fresco mean anything?
I don't know, senor. That is why I need you to help me.
What's the deal with these lenses that the statues are carrying?
Clearly, they change the color of light that is reflected onto the fresco.
But why? And why the different colors? Wow. This Alba Jensen crusade sure must have been a bloody affair.
Few were spared. But it was only one episode in 2 millennia of persecution.
So this statue is Satan?
Not Satan. Lucifer.
Okay, so not evil?
The church demonized Lucifer to suit their own ends.
I might tell me more about Lucifer
He
here.
represents the spiritual and intellectual elements of the
Knowledge.
world. Good and evil are simply products of the human condition.
Okay, so he's knowledge. So he's knowledge, which I think is what should be green.
So Jehovah...
He should be life,
God,
is it?
isn't he?
Life or light? I think it
He
might be light.
is the central figure in Abrahamic religions, but he represents just one aspect of our Gnostic beliefs, the physical world.
Okay, he's physical world.
You talk about balance. What does that mean?
Harmony comes from the balance of Jehovah, who offers order, and Lucifer, who brings ambition. Only under their dual influence will man become enlightened. See the light.
I think I missed something really important then.
This fresco means something. I know it.
It is not just a historical record. There is a mystery locked in here. All those figures crossing the Pyrenees, one of them has to be carrying the real Tabula Veritatis. But which one?
Oh, right, okay.
So you say the Cathars are Gnostics?
The Cathars were a medieval religious movement based on Gnosticism. Nowadays, we simply call ourselves Gnostics.
So the tabula is the key to the power of God?
Yes, it is an object of tremendous power.
Why was this room so well hidden?
After Monsegur, my ancestors were very careful about announcing their presence. Even I, as a boy, knew nothing of this place.
Are you sure you don't want your medallion back?
I am sure. I know you will find a use for it.
Are you sure you don't want to see these papers?
I told...
Okay.
They talk about
the words of a Dominican.
Okay, so he doesn't want to see those. I really doubt he's going to want to know anything about a green statue.
I knew he...
So, right, okay. So let's read that again. It's this bit here. Oh. I can play the snare, I can't do anything else. Come on, where's my hi-hat? If I was playing a game with keyboard controls, that'd probably work really well. Here it says right. So the light of knowledge is blue. So the light of knowledge, so Lucifer would be blue. And the light of life is green. It said physical. So I'm not sure what that would be green. I don't know. I don't know. For this, with the light of Eden both blue and green intertwined with the light of man to become pure. What's the lot? I didn't actually see that actually have an effect on the screen, unfortunately. It certainly got me anyway. Ah, it's got to be something of this.
The note was written in Latin. It said that the attached scan. So the statues on the fireplace mirror, or someone who had it explained.
I'm positive he's good. So Lucifer says that should be blue. But let's have a look.
Marquez had told me that this was a statue of Lucifer. The color changed from green to turquoise. The color changed from turquoise to blue. The color changed from blue. The color changed from magenta. The color changed from red to yellow.
I mean, you could have blue and yellow together and make green. Makes a green colour. Ugh. God, that looks funky, doesn't it? That certainly doesn't look like it's doing anything.
The color changed from yellow to green. That wasn't worth trying.
Oh, thank you for buying some crates, Aaron. Really appreciate it. You can now harass my stream as much as you like.
Nope, I needed to try something else.
Oh, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck.
Aaron_K24 has bought 4 custom crate. Everybody go and purchase crates to mess with Matt. Goo goo goo.
It was a bit late to get that alert, but that was quite amusing. Apparently, I think I meant to do something with a candelabra here.
It was a candelabrum holding a single candle. The candle was lit.
Right with this. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Amazing.
How does he get the game?
Showing the path of the Bonzong.
The what?
The sacred trail my ancestors took
Route
across
777.
the Pyrenees, carrying
Love
the
that achievement I
Tabula
just picked up.
Veritatis from Montségur across the mountains to this town.
And which town is that?
I don't know. That I cannot answer.
That's the
But
shields.
its coat of arms is quite distinctive.
But
So it's like
how
that.
does it bring us closer to the tabula?
It tells us the route the tabula took 800 years ago.
I think that's all we're going to find up here.
You're right. We should return to the hall. Eva will be getting worried.
I'm just going to check Dixper's connected, so bear with me 2 seconds. Well, I'm going to get to a point where I can save, and then I'll try and play with it for a moment.
How does it help us?
It must somehow relate to the painting.
Papa, are you crazy? What are you doing?
I'm fine, don't fuss.
You got me out here to look after you, so let me do it. Ramon is outside keeping watch.
Oh, Nico's back.
Georges, I'm glad you're safe. What did you find?
There's a secret chapel above the fireplace. But it's not your average everyday chapel. It's a Gnostic chapel. All laid out for worshipping not one god, but two.
What?
I'll tell you when we have more time.
You know, I found some things too, which might connect with all that. Come to the library. Oh, could you bring the painting? I think we're going to need it.
Okay, hopefully it'll let me do some stuff, because I think I want to check in here for the name of something anyway. Yes, right, okay. So, quickly save. Ooh, I've got a limited amount of save points. How annoying. Okay, I'll overwrite that one. Right, and let me just check Dixper's connected to the game properly. Oh, it is, yeah. It's showing. Give me a second. Wait for it to bong again. Your own good time.
What are you doing with La Maledizio?
Nico found something and asked me
There
to
it's
bring the
connected
painting.
again now.
I
Right.
promised to take care of it.
I'm just gonna have a quick look, because I think one of these, I think it was that one, wasn't it?
It was a
Burger.
shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The coat of arms was exactly the same as the one depicted on the fresco. It read Berga.
Burger. Gearhype Burger.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I've just been looking after
I
the
should
painting
stay with you,
forever,
Papa.
and then, I
Don't
don't know,
worry
I give up
about
on the guy.
me. La Maledizio is more important.
Have you brought the painting?
Sure, why do you want it?
Because I found out
Ah.
what Galen was up to.
The Ganon who
Getting
tried to buy
dizzy.
the painting from Medovsky?
Ganon, who led the fascists here during the Civil War. Ganon, who then spent months
That
here
was horrible.
searching for something.
Seriously, man, my eyes go
And
funny.
who vanished one day, leaving that trunk full of goodies over
Type of
there.
glasses again.
You think he's connected to the Ganon who wrote the letter to Medovsky?
I can now watch you do that
It seems
in
likely that they were
in
related.
4K.
Maybe. So what's the plan you've uncovered?
Take a look at this. It's Ganon's map. He was searching for something.
Searching for what
Burger,
exactly?
burger.
The Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
You think he found it?
I doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Yes. Ganon thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
So, I guess we try to finish what Ganon started.
You're enjoying this. I'm glad
I'd
you're
put
enjoying it,
money
Aaron.
on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
But which places?
There
Maybe the
are
painting can
some
give us some more
specific
clues.
game ones. Like I think there's Among Us, there's Phasmophobia, there's shooter ones and things like that. This is I've got my base pack, so it should be kind of generically work with most games. But obviously, if I'm playing things like Phasmophobia and stuff, I will try
The map had to be
and
the
activate
key.
those particular sets for that game. Right, your objective is to solve the clues hidden in La Maledizio and mark the 4 key locations. Mark a location, pick up a pin and place it on the map. You will know when you have correctly identified those 4 locations. Right, okay. So,
Berga was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
Then it's probably a clue. Berga must be important.
The pattern looked similar to the layout of the orbs on the painting. Ganon must have figured out that the orbs referred to various locations in Catalonia.
can I get the thing up? Okay, so let's have a look at this. Look at it. I don't know why it did. It just keeps moving my mouse out the screen. That's just okay.
A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. A symbol was cut into the man's forehead. Simeon had claimed that it was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis.
Right, so we know that that bottom one is that then.
The town of Berga was depicted in this ring.
Ah, okay. So Berger is right. So I'm going to draw this quickly out. So you got that one, that one. Oh shit! A brick. Oh, stop it! I hate you all.
See the guy with the padlock through his mouth? So much for nose rings, huh?
I do believe that's San Ramon.
Whoa, Nico, how did you know that?
Ramon told me he was
That was
named
the
after a
best
saint
reaction
with
ever.
a lock through his lips.
I wasn't paying attention. And the screen got cracked. I cacked myself.
There was a tower within the ring.
Okay, so that's got a tower in it. That's a tower.
Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
Okay.
The ring depicted some kind of castle
And that's a
gate.
castle.
Positioned in the light cast by Lucifer and Jehovah, it had to connect to the trail of the Bonzom.
That's what she said.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I love you too, Mrs. Matt. Thank you for dropping in. Aaron's picking on me.
Time to take another look at the map.
Ah, he's giving me love this time. Oh, thanks for the love. I appreciate the love that time.
Berga was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
Then it's probably a clue. Berga must be important.
So, the coat of arms on the fresco pointed us towards Berga.
Then it must be important.
I know, I appreciate you sending love to the stream, Aaron. Thank you very much. Right then. So that was the second one down. Now there's a castle to the north of that. So do we think that's a
The municipality
castle?
of Pucerda. The municipality of Baga. The municipality of La Seu d'Urgell. The Soldeo region. The French castle Montsegur. I saw this location highlighted on the fresco.
That would be the castle then.
This was one of the locations
So that would
highlighted on
be-
the fresco.
And this was the starting point of the journey of the
Get
Bono.
whatever it's
The
called.
good man. The Cathars, right?
2 locations down. If the vignettes on the painting were anything to go by, I needed to find 2 more. The municipality of Vic. The municipality of Puig-Reich. The municipality of Bascara. The municipality of Olat. The municipality of Figueres. The municipality of Santa Coloma de Farnese. The municipality of Santa
gonna
Coloma de
help.
Farnese.
We've got those two.
The mountain range of Montserrat.
So got to be a tower somewhere.
The municipality of Tariga. The village of San Ramon. The municipality of Mauresa. The municipality of Severa.
See, he's picking on me.
The municipality of Severa. The municipality of Balaguer. The municipality of Albesa. The municipality of Tremp. The city of Lleida. The municipality of Mora d'Ebre. The municipality of Tortosa. The city of Tarragona. The municipality
tower.
of Falset. The municipality of Gandesa. The city of Barcelona. The municipality of Granollers.
Should be something like
The
that.
municipality of Vic. I wasn't sure that I had all the information I needed to pinpoint the important locations.
No, I don't think I have either.
The suit of armor appeared to be standing guard.
They're all picking on me, picking on me, picking on
The
me.
map had keys.
Oh.
4 clues, 4 locations. I just needed to pinpoint the location they referred to.
Oh, Jesus. I have no idea. No idea what was just said to me in the game. Oh, dear. Oh.
I lifted the hat out of the chest. There was something tucked beneath the shirt. I picked up the folded note. It was a telegram.
I think at this point I'm going to have
oilcloth
to
from the
slow
chest.
down the usage of these. They're scaring the shit out of me. I can't concentrate.
I picked up the blanket. There was nothing underneath it. There was nothing underneath the other shirt. I had no desire to take the old boots.
What was the message? You didn't hear the message?
I had no desire to take the old boots. I put everything back in the chest.
Oh, I haven't lost the note, have I? Telegram. Here we go. Let's look at the telegram. No, Aaron, seriously, don't have to worry about stopping. Oh, you're scaring the living daylights out of me. Quite literally scaring the living daylights out of me. Right, okay, the telegram has been encoded with a substitution cipher. To crack the code, highlight a letter on the telegram and choose its corresponding letter from the bottom alphabet. Yeah, okay. So these aren't usually too bad. Usually start with a little one. So you'd have something like, God, I can't even see. They'd have that one, and then maybe have that as an I, and then you'd have B potentially as, say, N. And see how that looks, basically. I think I'm clutching at straws here, but I can't see properly now. Ah, so that looks right, because that could be something. Would that be A? No, that must be. Take. Tra la 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 la. While I wait for the game to let me do stuff. The game. I just want to do stuff. 25 seconds to reset. You're testing it out. You're testing it. See how much you can spam it. See, these ciphers are good, but you've got to kind of play with them a little bit. God, that's not right, is it? No. Right, that definitely is, because you don't have. Oh, that is definitely O. That is definitely O, because you'd have U together, wouldn't you? I should think, or it could be E, I guess, but you wouldn't have TE. B, maybe? Could be B, I guess. But then the looks right. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks okay. God, what else would you have? Blue. God, this looks horrendous. I think that could be I. It could be N. Can't be that. Teo, would it? BBT? No, I said use T. Didn't I? B could be F, I guess. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, Aaron. Take care, mate. I'll see you again really soon. Once you get a few letters in this, you can unravel it. It's just getting the first few red letters. Oh, scrap it. Can I go back out and start over? Oh, I want to clear everything. Oh, really? You can't clear it? That's crap. Maybe you can. Oh, no, you can't. Right. I mean, I still reckon that's the. I still seriously think that's the. It's the only thing I can think of we should have a few times. It's either that or you. Either that or you, but I don't think it's you. And that would that would be O then. I guess. I think that's either F or B. Sorry, F or N. They're more likely to be N. That doesn't look right though, does it? The P, I think P might be I. Because there's an I on its own. That was I. Let's click as I. No. OB is, that was it. I said that was N, didn't I? And it's changed over now. So, on to something. GA? That's either A or I. Oh, okay. Thanks dropping in, Graham. Yeah, if you can't drop on your phone, I appreciate you being in, so don't worry, I appreciate you being here. While I struggle profusely. Why that one's P. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere here. XN? That would be then. Ah, confessions, so S might be C then. B would be F. That's what I thought the other one could be of, so that's cool. R would be D then, and F would be M, because I'm sure that's Dominican. Okay, here we go, getting there. Already got M. Don't know. Q is H. No. I think that's H. That's H. Thinking G, but I don't think that looks right. What haven't I got? Have I got U? Smuggled? Is that G? That would make that U. That would be L. That's W then. Was smuggled out of Montesquieu to Catalonia in A. Was that I then? R. Group of Cathar survivors. Stop. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted. That's Q. All from stop. Okay. What haven't I got letter-wise? Oh, I don't think I've got B, have I? B? Yeah, okay. Can't be an E, can it? B. No. You can learn. Say in, but it's not. H I J I can't see. K I can't see. L I've definitely got. M I've got. N I've got. O I've got. P. P I've got. R I've got. S T U. Ooh. Oh, I've got U. God. Out those letters. Am I really going stupid here? I haven't got a J. Oh God, I'm drawing a blank here. I'm being really stupid. I'm sure. Got A. B I've got somewhere. No, I haven't got B. So B I definitely haven't. B, C I've got somewhere. C, F, G. H I don't think I have got H, I. J I haven't got. K. K I haven't got as well. I didn't mean to do that. Got M I've got. N, O, P I've got. Q I haven't got. Q, R, T. Q. Q I haven't got. You? I have got you. Definitely you. U, V, double X I have got. Y and Z I haven't got either. I haven't got you. I think it's like basically like that and K. That can't be you. Got you already. I'm guessing that's wrong then. Monsegur is right. I would say in, but that's not in. If I change that to in, that completely messes everything up. That is definitely this, and that's definitely an N. Yeah, that's definitely Dominican. Right. That's definitely B, isn't it? It's it's definitely tabular veritas. Right. Okay. So that's okay. Tabula veritas was smuggled out of Monsegur to Catalonia. Oh, you silly numpty.
I deciphered the telegram.
God,
The
that took me
Tabula
far too long.
Veritatis
Sorry,
was
guys.
smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor of Girona. It was signed Wolfram.
Sometimes I think I'm cleverer, then other times I know I'm completely dumb. Thank you for your patience. Right, so I have no idea what that said.
Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. It was the figure of the priest was Saint Ramon. There was a tower within the ring. A scarred face the figure of Lucifer, Simeon's warning about devil worship. The youthful figure held a globe.
No, this is relevant. It's too helpful either.
Girona. The location had to be important. The Inquisitor Emmerich had come from there.
Okay, so we think that's one of them.
The Dominican monk Emmerich was from Girona. The dog-headed priest on the painting. I'd found 3 locations. Now I had to track down the last one. I wasn't sure that
Okay, so on the painting, yeah, that's the right place then. So the next one should be down this bottom side somewhere. Should be down one of these.
The village of San Ramon.
I think it's Montserrat.
It was a dusty old globe. It was an empty frame. The painting had almost certainly been looted by Gainon's men. Hey, Nico.
So close,
Yes,
guys. We are so
Josh?
close.
Any ideas, Nico?
Good
Maybe we
sometimes
can
look
try
round.
and work out which places on the map La Malédiction refers to.
So helpful. Really are really helpful. Like mega helpful, Nico. I'm glad you came.
Eva.
Yes?
Do you have any idea what we should be looking for?
What do I know? You're the ones who think there are secrets hidden here.
The fresco was beautiful and it showed us Berga.
Did it have any other clues?
Well, I don't think so. Not obvious ones, anyway. This map is confusing.
Well, we can be sure about the 2 locations mentioned in the telegram. But perhaps there are more clues to be found.
So what do you think about La Maledictio?
My father thinks it's going to lead him to some ancient Gnostic secret. Me? I still think that it's all superstitious nonsense.
Do these notes mean anything to you?
Some old religious texts. So what?
I'm trying to think if I can figure this out, but
Do you
struggling.
think there are any more clues in the telegram?
No, I think you got everything.
This is your family, right?
Looks like...
The suit of armor appeared to be standing guard. The suit of armor appeared...
Anything else in here I can interact with? It's
A
tapestry.
moth-eaten tapestry hung on the wall. The window looked out onto a small courtyard. It had a grille of solid iron bars. The books were covered in cobwebs. They hadn't been touched for a long time.
Anything else left in the trunk? I don't think there is.
I had no desire to take the old boots.
Come on, Trevor, help me out.
That wouldn't make it. I didn't want the smell. It was a nice hat.
Okay, so I'm getting the impression then that there's nothing else in here to find.
I fed Trevor a
Been a while since I've fed him, so why not?
Hobbs had sketched the face he'd discovered in La Maledictio. It was obviously important, but I had no idea whose face this was supposed to be. That was The scroll beneath the shield read Figueres. The scroll below the shield read Tremp.
I don't think any of these are at all relevant. Keep going though, we'll keep going, we'll figure this
The old
out.
man was fast asleep. I didn't want to disturb him. I had no reason to go back out there. I had no reason to return to the chapel. It was a circular stained glass window. The fireplace controlled the passageway up to a secret chapel. The carved figure represented Jehovah. The carved figure represented Lucifer. It was an ornate tree carved in bas-relief.
It's gotta be literally right in front of my face.
There was a tower within the ring. The priest was Saint Ramon.
Second.
The municipality of Mauresa. The municipality of El Moyanes. The municipality of Cervera. The municipality of Tariga. The municipality of Flix. The municipality of Tortosa. The municipality of Amposta. The municipality of Gandesa. The municipality of Falset. The city of Tarragona. The city of Tarragona. The city of Barcelona. The pattern looked similar to the layout of the orbs on the painting.
So I think I'm sure it'll be around here. So over here is the last piece would be right here, you see.
The municipality of Esparraguera. The municipality of Puigcerdà. The Soldeo region. The municipality of Vieja
Yes,
y
I'm looking for a
Mijaran.
tower.
The municipality of Sort. The municipality of La Pobla de Segur. The municipality of Tremp. That was almost a great idea.
No, it really wasn't.
That wouldn't make... That was... That...
Oh, okay, it's definitely not there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, no.
The books were covered in cobwebs.
I'm just gonna start
4 clues,
throwing
4
shit on you.
locations. I just needed to pinpoint
If in doubt,
the
just throw
location
stuff
they
on you.
referred to.
I think
The
there.
village of San Ramon. I could see a pattern emerging. The locations had formed an odd cross shape,
Okay, I was
similar
right
to the
then,
layout
okay.
of the orbs depicted on the painting. This is the center point of the cross, so the tabula
I
must
told you it was
be
some Montserrat.
here.
I figured it was Montserrat.
Montserrat. It has to be Montserrat.
It gets me all the
question
time.
is,
I just thought I'd just
what's
try and chance
Montserrat?
my arm then.
It's a monastery in the mountains, quite a tourist spot. But there's something else. I think it used to be a Gnostic refuge, hundreds of years ago.
Bravo, my friends.
Ramon at the front didn't do a very good job, did he?
No, Langham.
No.
No, it's Genan, isn't it?
Very good, Miss Collard.
So, what happened to the real Langham?
He went for a long swim in the Seine. Now, I was expecting to have to rip this place apart and retrace my grandfather's steps, but I do believe you have saved me quite a lot of work.
Of course we have.
The tabula
Of
is at
course we
Montserrat.
have.
Who would have thought it? The old man will be coming with me.
No, please, take me instead. He doesn't know anything.
And you do? I think not.
But he is old.
Eva, hold your peace, child.
You can't do this.
Oh, but I can. I will.
I'm sure he just pulled the trigger on the
Man
gun and
is
didn't fire.
Servile, controlled. He must be freed. Freed from all constraints.
free to fulfill his desires.
And you plan to raise the devil to achieve that?
Not the devil. Lucifer.
Indifference, isn't it?
If you don't mind, we have a long journey ahead of us.
I feel like his suit, though. Oh, fucking hell.
Come on. They can rot in there.
Oh.
We have to get out of here now. I assume that lunatic is as dangerous as he looks.
I'm afraid so, Eva. I think he's killed before.
You know, Nico, we were chasing Medovsky, but all along, we were really up against Ganon's grandson.
Okay, so the bullet hole
Daylight.
shows we've got an exit.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a false door, Nico.
So that's why Marquez's father tried to escape through here. He didn't have time to open the false door.
Can we just get it open, or do I need to do something?
Aha!
Great work, George. Come on, Eva, let's go.
We need to rescue your father and stop Langham before he gets the tabula. Eva, I think you'd better stay here.
Are you kidding? You'll need me, especially if there's a fight.
Eva, it'll be very dangerous.
Signora, you do not understand. It is my duty.
Okay. We'd better check up on Ramon first.
Sure. Then we will go and kick some ass.
Oh, I like her.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Kick some butt. Several hours later.
Montserrat was way up
beautiful.
in the mountains, a major tourist destination. But we went there
That
as
does
tourists.
look cool.
We had an old man to rescue and an ancient tablet to find. And
Mrs. Matt, do you
standing
fancy
in
going
our
to
way
Montserrat?
was a cold-blooded killer. Why would the tabula be hidden up here of all places?
For hundreds of years, the mountain has been
not
kind
too
of
well
a
guarded.
sanctuary. There's an old Benedictine monastery up the hill.
Well, I guess that's where we need to start looking.
Ask the goons with guns.
Wow, it's empty. Where is everyone?
This place is normally full of tourists.
I don't like the look of this one bit.
At least it's not monks with guns.
Don't even go there, Nico. Time to bring out the dumb tourist.
It's a role you were born to play, George.
Okay. So yet again, I'm going to call it there. I think it's a good point to call the stream for today. So thank you.